X-ray Delta 1, mission control. Roger, you're 2013. Sorry you fellows are having a bit of trouble. We are reviewing telemetric information in our major simulator and will advise. Roger, your plan to go EVA and replace Alpha.
Yo.
Hey. What is up? Better late than never.
What it is.
Yeah. How is everybody this evening? How are you doing, my friend?
Doing good. Nothing's really changed since I saw you a few hours ago.
Humble Stacker said he's going to be paying for gold tonight. That means he's going to be doing a live stream. I still have never done that before. You ever done that before? Paying for gold?
I mean, in real life, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Real life. He does it on live streams.
Yeah.
Yep.
Done it.
That's freaking awesome. I've never done it. I'm going to do it at the next coin show.
I'll go with you.
Yeah.
I'm going to be slinging mud at you though.
Well, that's just rude.
We'll probably get thrown out of the damn coin show. We might want to do that last.
Might want to do it last then, yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Get thrown out of the coin show.
Well, hey,
what's going on, everybody? Today's date is, what is today's date? The 21st of May, 2025.
21st. Yeah.
Yep. For those of you in the chat, welcome. And for those who catch the replay, thank you very much. We appreciate you. In looking at the chat, I see T-Bird popping in and out. Jim Thompson, of course. Welcome, Jim. Mishi, what's up? He stopped in for a few. Humble, good to see you. JP, he's in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Silver Journey guy again. L, welcome. Good to see you. Snake, good to see you. Steve Barnes. What is up, Steve? And 3D Woodworks, Chris in Virginia. FG, what's up? Dedrick. Larry Downing, what's up, buddy? Who else we got? I think that's everybody. Did I miss anybody?
I didn't hear you miss anybody yet. Yep.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome.
Mishy's doing pretty good. I think he just put out a post, I think, today. I think he hit 700 subscribers today. Let me double check.
All right.
Yeah, he crossed the 700 subscriber mark. So, dude, congrats to you about that. It was 2 days ago. But
way to go, Mishy. If you're still here, congrats, buddy.
Yeah. El, if you could put his link in the chat. But congrats on your 700, dude. It won't be long. You're going to hit that 1,000. Heck yeah. Oh
yeah,
dude. I was up your way today.
Yes, you were.
Yep. Heading over to Raleigh and hanging out and spending money I didn't have to spend. And but yeah, it's always a good time.
So we did a coin shop crawl today, folks. We hit a couple places, just like everywhere else. Where you guys are from, I'm sure it's the same. Some places were very good, very reasonable, and other places, I swear, they were smoking some ganja before we actually got there because they were expensive as hell.
Yeah,
but all in all, it's always fun. El, post Mishy's link.
Yep. Well,
Snake
we still picked up
had a birthday today.
Picked up some cool pieces. Snake, dude, my son's birthday today. Very proud and dude. Congrats to your son. Happy birthday. Birthday is always a good day. Even if it's a bad day, it's still a good day.
And
Mr. and Mrs. West Texas. What is up?
What's up, West? West in the house. Welcome. Good to see you, my brother.
It's the brother from another mother thing.
Semper Fi.
Yep. But yeah, it was had a great time, dude.
Even
Chuck Stacks was hanging out with us for a little bit today as well, so that was cool.
Yep.
Haven't been able to see him in a few months because of work, so it was cool to see him today as well.
Well, we'll see him at the big show, that's for sure.
Oh, yep. And if any of y'all are going to be in the area, June 28th at the Raleigh Fairgrounds is the largest coin show in the state of Virginia, or in the state of North Carolina of the year. It's the Raleigh Money Expo. And we'll be there and several other channels. And if y'all are going to be in the area, come hang out and say hello.
Faux show.
He says,
looking forward to that one, though. Looking forward to that one.
Actually, Chuck Stack got a promotion. He's working in an office now. He doesn't have to stand out in the sun anymore. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, so how is everybody doing? Have y'all gotten any goodies? I picked up some cool goodies today. I know Stack Attack picked up some cool goodies today. What about y'all? What are y'all looking at these days?
Today was more of a gold day. Not much silver.
I got a little bit of both, but that's okay. When you can find it, you can grab it, snatch it up, especially the gold, because it's painful. It's going back up again, dude.
Yeah.
I thought you were supposed to put the pause button on the gold price.
Hey, man. Went on without me.
West Texas says, I fought some wildfires out of Asheville for a season. Holy crap, dude. Got a tube of dimes for 110. That's not horrible at all.
No, 110's pretty good.
Snakebite says, metals are on fire. I'm in a holding pattern right now. All things silver, dude. Good to see you. We just missed Larry today. Yeah, we were basically on my way home. I put out a little short video real quick, and Larry's like, well, I'm just now coming into Raleigh. So, but that's okay. We'll see you two guys at the coin show. And in fact, there's Kraken. We'll see you as well. 5 weeks, fellas.
Yep.
5 more weeks. Let's see. Goodie
ATS,
day
good
is
to see you, man. Buy up gold and silver. Welcome. Kraken.
Dude, he bought Buy Up Gold and Silver bought an ounce of gold over the weekend. Dude, that is fantastic. I would love to be able to buy 1 ounce. I had to get the 1 gram.
Gold is gold.
That's right, man. Gold is gold. I picked up an awesome pour by ours truly, FG Stacker. Still on the way. Can't wait to check it out. He's been doing quite a lot of cool stuff, and he's also got a lot of stuff on pure metals. But yeah, he's been doing a lot of those, the plate pours, kind of like what Silverpunk does. Yeah, they've been coming out fantastic. Yep, looking great. I got a pour from Chuck Stacks today. His channel bar. This was poured by Breach Precious Metals.
How many ounces is that?
1.8.
Nice.
Yep, it's pretty cool. Yep, pretty cool.
Very nice.
And look, man, I drove all the way to Raleigh, and what did I get for my worries? I got pooped on. Got me some poop. Everybody likes to poop. I do appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
Not a problem. Oh, you said you didn't have one. I'm like, well, we're gonna have to rectify that.
No, I didn't have one. Hey, Journey and Silver and Gold Stack Attack. What is up, T-Bird? How are you doing, buddy?
Good to see you, T-Bird. Kevin Hawthorne, welcome. How you doing?
Hey, Kevin. Philip, how are you this evening?
Good to see everybody. Hopefully you guys picked up. You guys got some nice pickups this week. This was mostly gold.
Is what you picked up today? Was your haul for the week?
No, I picked up 5 grams of gold earlier. That's why when you called me about that, when he was selling that those grams, I said I'm good.
Yeah, the other day.
Yeah, I'm good.
You've had a solid week then.
Yep, I've got just about enough saved up to buy an ounce if I do it. I'm just debating it. I don't know. That's a lot
tight,
out of
dude.
pocket for a little piece of metal.
Yeah, about 3,400 with the premiums. Ugh, that's gonna hurt. L says, love the video with the Trump pickup. That is actually from Bedlam Gold and Silver. Here's actually the card that came with it. And of course, the thing's going to mess it up a little bit. But it is a Grand Theft Auto. And here's the bar itself. Right here. So maybe this will show up better. But it's a Grand Theft Auto 1 ounce silver. with Trump right in front of Mar-a-Lago. And on the other side, there's Biden and Obama running from the cops. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Comes with this little COA. Yep. That's a neat little piece. I've never seen nothing like that before.
Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, today was more of a copper day for me, if you think about it.
Picked up you got a crap ton of copper today.
I just finished going through it all.
Almost all of it was like premium collectible coppers. Those 5 ounces, dude. I'm thinking about getting me one of those. Those things are nice.
They are nice.
Yeah, those are freaking nice.
OC, welcome. Good to see you. Well, I can't see how many we have. How many we got in here so far?
It's 25 at the moment.
25.
Let me refresh. Yep, 25 and 15 likes. If y'all can, please hit the like button for us. Help us expand the show as time goes on. OC Stacker, good to see you, dude. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. A crap ton, you say? Did he get poop? Oh, you know what? You need to get a poop emoji, Copper. That's what he's talking about.
I need to cast I think it's time to cast a copper poop. Like a
copper
10 ounce.
Poop.
What do you think?
There you go. Yeah, big old chunker.
I could do that. It'd be as big as the bulldog. Probably be between 10 and 12 ounces.
You know what? It would be easy because you can just have somebody either 3D print you one. Or I'm sure you can find one on Amazon for a couple.
I'm sure I can find a plastic poop.
Yeah, and then sandcast it.
Yeah, Kraken, I haven't heard about that yet, but not surprised.
Heard about the theft copper from the power plant. Bio gold and silver. Yeah, it was freaking cool. He had another piece there. I got this from Mr. Warren. He had another piece there that's like a watch design on it. But I'll probably pick that up. I'll probably pick it up to use it as a flipper, or maybe I use it for a prize or something sometime. Who knows? But I'll probably go ahead and pick it up.
Hell, that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm gonna look on eBay and Amazon, see if I can find I'm sure there's a ton of them that I can mold it from, and we'll do a copper poop. Larry says call it a stack attack. I say call it a crap attack. What do you think?
Oh, I'm looking on Amazon now, and most of them if you type it in, they're plushies. We got to find you a plastic one.
What's
so
up,
you can press it down in the copper or in the sand.
There's got to be a plastic one somewhere.
I'll help you search between the two of us. I'm sure we can find one.
Snake says a lot of wire theft from cell towers. Yeah, people are getting crazy out there. It's getting nuts,
dude. It is ridiculous. We're even getting scam calls at our work now.
Yeah. I get them every day. So,
Fisherman Owen, how are you doing? Good evening to you. Snake says we have wire theft from a lot of cell towers lately. I haven't heard anything of that in my area, but I do know it's happening. FG Stacker, yeah, he 3D prints. He says he's done a few of the poos. Maybe we can talk to him and contract him into doing you a little poo for your sandcast hours.
Yeah, maybe let's say 3 inches by 3 inches or something. Well, no, that's probably too big. 3 by 2
by 3. You could probably get a good 5 ouncer out of that.
That's more than that.
Well, I mean, it all depends on, you press it down deep and you just melt down 5 ounces and it'll just fill it up that much.
Yeah.
3D Woodwork says, I could 3D print you one stack attack.
Cool.
We got so many people doing 3D prints in the community now.
I need to buy me one. You think about it. You could do anything. You could cast anything. Anything you put on the printer, you can make a cast out of it.
There's a lot of folks doing it. Ginger is Supreme Ginger Stacker. He's doing some serious 3D printing, and he's casting the heck out of it. He's got some stuff with some serious detail. Remember to press the like button, please. Oh, thank you, Kraken. Thank you so much.
OC says OC Stacker says the whole idea.
The whole idea. I find gold today in the creek with my 3D printed sluice box. You know what? Right down the road from me, I mean, literally, it's like 200 yards away. There's a creek that runs through here, and there's a lot of black sand. And I know a guy that went down there who was a prospector, and all he found was black sand. But they say gold runs into black sand. See, technology is unreal these days. I still write checks. You know what? My bank account has never had a check.
I haven't written a check in 25 years.
Yeah, I've never even ordered them. So.
3D, I'm going to put my email in the chat. Shoot me an email. Let me know how much you need for that. And I'm thinking maybe 3x3. What do you think? Is that too big?
I would do it like a 3x3 because, like I said, you could just push it into the sand and just go ahead and weigh yourself out 5 ounces or 10 ounces and pour it in there.
Yeah, 3x3 I think should be fine.
I got to come up with something to do the same thing. And if you're going to get 3D Woodworks to print one for you, I'll see about FG printing one for me so we can, get both the guys to pitch in if they're both up to it.
Oh, here's my thought process.
Emoji. Oh, a toilet paper emoji.
Here's my thought process on this. We've had a lot of fun with the little poop emojis. So my thought process is this: we'll offer these to our community here first before they ever go on sale anywhere else. And basically, I think I normally just charge cost of materials. I don't really charge for labor and all that. I'm not trying to make anything on them. I'm just trying to get some good stuff out there. So what if we do it in celebration of the show?
We got our 1-year anniversary coming up.
We do. When is that?
I got to look and see. It's sometime this summer. I got to look and see exactly when it is.
I have to ask my wife the same damn question. When's that anniversary?
Actually, I can look it up right now. I just got to look and see when our very first episode was. Wasn't it? The first episode was on your channel, wasn't it?
Probably.
So let me go back and look real quick.
Kraken, where are you moving to? Are you staying in the state?
We are at 10 months. June 24th. No, I'm sorry. June 26th was our first episode on your channel. And let's see what the first one on my channel was. Let's see lives. Scroll down. 8 months. So the first one on mine named Stacker's Corner was on August 7th. So we were on your channel first. So June 26th will be our 1-year anniversary.
Yeah, that's coming up quick, man.
June. So yeah, that's next month. So that's 2 days before the coin show.
Oh, no. August or June? June.
June, yeah.
All right. So sometime within reason of our anniversary date for the show, we'll have some poop, some copper poops. If you guys are interested,
before the summer's out.
Yeah, if you guys are interested, we'll make them available here first. Anything left over, if there are any left over, we'll go ahead and offer them to. We'll do a IPO, public offering.
Yeah, moving in 3 months.
Yeah, big test, no doubt.
They're going to Gaston, North Carolina.
Where's that? Down by Charlotte?
I know where Gaston Lake is, but and because that's just north of where he lives now. But let's see. So now you got me curious. Let's double check right here. Yeah.
Yes.
It's just north of where he is now. It's not Gaston Lake, but it's actually just a few minutes down the road from where he's at now.
All right, well, that's not bad.
Well, at least you don't have to go too much further.
Packing everything up is the pain in the ass, but that's not bad.
Yeah. Everybody always hates the part of moving where you got to pack all that crap up and unpack it. Gaston is in western Northampton County. Yep, I looked on Google Maps, and it's because he's currently just south of there. So he's maybe 20 minutes up the road, even if it's that far. So that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Elle's asking if we'll accept cash or a check. I think when these go for sale, I'm going to offer multiple ways. I've got Cash App, Venmo, you name it. I mean, PayPal, however you want to do it. We've got all kinds of ways to do it. If you just want to send a check, I guess that's fine. It doesn't matter to me. Like I said, these aren't going to be for profit. These are just to celebrate the channel. And I've got the supplies. I've got a bunch of copper. So
you know what? I've got an air conditioning unit that's been sitting out here now for over a year. I've been meaning to strip down to pull the copper out of. And let's see, 6 miles from my apartment. So he's 5 minutes down the road from where he is now.
Well, the beauty is you can go back and forth with all your stuff. You don't have to, if you're too far away, you don't have to. It's not a long trip. You can make multiple trips. Al, that's okay. When the time comes, we'll get it taken care of. It's okay.
Yeah, we'll get it
I don't blame you for not having those apps. To be quite honest,
I've never one I have is Cash App.
You have Cash App. I've got Cash App, Venmo, and Apple Pay. I've got Apple Pay.
I don't have none of those, or more of the other ones. The only one I have is Cash App, and of course Zelle through my bank. But I don't give my Zelle info out because it's got all my. Well, I like Zelle actually, but the problem with Zelle is it gives out all my real personal information, so I don't use it for anything that's attached to my channel. No offense, I love all you guys, but you know. See, the worst part of moving is packing and unpacking. Yep, that's what we were just saying. 100% correct.
Yeah, and when you're moving, you start throwing stuff out that you should have thrown out years ago. Could have saved you the hassle.
Forces you to because you didn't want to pack it, so just throw it out. And a lot of folks, before they move, they'll do yard sales, or they'll do it right after they've moved because they've gone through everything and found stuff they don't want anymore.
OC says, I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for some poop today.
For a poop today. What about hamburgers?
All
right. Does anybody does anybody know what that movie that's from? And who was the lead actor? He said, I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Wasn't that a cartoon?
No. There was a cartoon of it, but this came from the movie. I can tell you the character's name was Wimpy that said it.
I remember.
It was a song he sang in the movie. Yep, they got it. It was Pie Pie. The Pie Pie movie. Yep.
All right, so we're gonna do
Robin Williams. Robin Williams played Pie Pie.
Robin Williams. But yeah, 3D. If you're gonna go ahead and print one of those, let's say it only has to be one-sided and 3x3 ish. That'll be good for about a 5 to 10 ounce pour, depending on how deep it goes. I'd like to keep them under 5, to be quite honest.
Yeah, well, at the same time, but keeping them around 5, you'll be able to make more of them for, if more folks want them. And I'll help supply the copper. It's no problem at all.
And again, we're not looking to make anything on these. These are going to be strictly at cost.
No,
it
would be a cost.
In celebration of the show. I'm not looking to make money on these things. We're going to keep them as cheap as possible. I think it'll be a good celebration for the show.
It would be cool if we could find one of you guys. Our logo, it's right here. Don't worry about the red lettering. Even the red lettering, that'd be fine. But if they can make that into a 3D that can be poured, that would be freaking amazing. And do like little 3 and 4 ounce pieces. They'd be about the size of a $50. If any of y'all could take, and anybody y'all want to take a challenge of it, I'll send you the image and see if somebody can turn that into a 3D print.
I know we got somebody out there that can do that.
Yeah, well, one of these,
Big
FG
Test
or 3D, one of you guys might go do it.
Big Test is asking what the cost is, what the cast is going to be. Cast or cost? The cast is going to be a poop emoji.
Poop. The poop. Eat the poopers.
Big copper poop emoji.
Yeah.
I think it'll be cool.
Yes, FG Stacker. I will send it to you. Yeah, well, it started off kind of like a little joke. Hey, Big Test, what's up, dude?
It was a joke because we said we were giving shit away, and it was a poop emoji.
Because I was telling you it was such a shitty thing to do. But of course, everybody found it funny, and that's right. But everybody found it funny, and that was the point. I enjoy it. It's funny. Oh
well, I got 8:58. I think it's time we hit Market Watch real quick. What do you think?
I'm about to say, yeah, we're coming up on Market Watch time. Yeah, fire away, brother. While you're doing that, I'm gonna send this over to FG Stacker.
All right, sounds good. What's up, Ed? How you doing?
Ed, always good to see you, dude.
All right, let's see. So, market watch for today is the 21st of May, 2025. Silver is up to 33.48. That's $1.24 higher than last week when we last met. So 33.48. Gold is up $134 to 3,320. Had a nice little rally today. That was awesome. And we'll talk about that in just a minute. But basically, gold, you're probably looking at geopolitical tensions, I would imagine. I know U.S. intelligence has gotten wind that the Israelis are contemplating hitting some Iraqi, nuclear facilities. So that's when the geopolitical crap storm fires up, metals usually move up. So it's not clear yet if Israel's going to actually go through with it, but we'll see. Platinum, guys, it may be time. It may be platinum's time to shine. It's up 1,070. It's up to 1,070 an ounce. That's an $89 increase from last week. That's a pretty healthy increase. Palladium is up $71 to 1,008. They finally broke 1,000 again. It's taken months. Current gold to silver ratio still under 100. I got 99 to 1. I don't know if you guys are seeing anything different. And the stock exchange, everything is down in the red. NASDAQ, S&P, New York Stock Exchange, even Toronto is down. So all the stocks are in the red, which means metals are up. So there you have it. What's up, Farmer Stacker?
Sorry, I'm still trying to find this thing.
What are you
for
looking
some
for?
reason, I can't seem to find it. My copy of our logo.
I've got a good one. I've got a really clean one of it.
I've got the one you sent to me, but for some reason I can't find it on my hard drive. Let's see, YouTube stuff.
Fishman, people don't know how to drive any night. Any day, any night. I'm over it. I'm over driving in this state.
Let's see. Yeah, dude, I cannot find it. I don't know what happened to it. I'll have to get you to send it to me again.
I forgot to add crypto to the market watch. Completely slipped my mind. Real quick, folks. Crypto, Bitcoin is freaking killing it right now. Killing it. They hit an all-time high of 109,500 today, and it's dropped down to 108,003. So, but still, 109,500 for a freaking Bitcoin. Unbelievable. Ethereum is actually down to 2509. That's $100 down. Binance is up $26 to $651. XRP is down 18 cents to $2.38. Doge and Algo are down to 23 cents. Really no change from last week. So Bitcoin, holy crap. 109,500, all-time high. And then it dropped a little bit. Kraken says I sound like Walter Cronkite. And that's the news for tonight. Thank you. Be well.
And that's the way it is.
That's the word it is. What's up, Argent? How are you?
I think I found it. So hold on a second. Let's see.
Larry says, especially when they're driving and watching a live stream with two old guys talking about precious metals. Larry, I think you're older than me, buddy. What the hell are you talking about?
Well, Larry Downing?
Yeah, Larry's talking about two old guys doing a live stream.
It's the gray and the beards, man.
Probably. Elle, thank you so much for that. It's a good thing I have a decent voice because all this isn't made for live viewing. Thankfully, I've got a halfway decent voice.
FG Stacker, check your email and see if that one is usable. It's got a background. I had a copy of it with no background, but I can't find it. But if you can't use that, let me know, and I will keep digging. Let's see. He says, "No, I just look really old."
Larry says he just looks really old.
He says he'll be 42 this year. I'll be 47 this year.
Larry, you're the youngest of the group, then.
Is he?
I stand corrected, my friend. Probably.
Amy, hey, how are you doing this evening? I thought All Things Silver was the youngest in our group.
Maybe. What's up, Amy? Snake says
Farmer,
we're young
what is
pups.
going on, dude? We're all pups. Just stopping by to show support. Well, it's always good to see you, buddy. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello.
What's going on, Farmer? Amy, how are you? Good to see you.
What is up, dude? Farmer said he turned 50 last month.
The big
My daughter
50.
tells me I'm not old till I'm 50, so I've got a couple more years till I'm old.
Well, I guess that puts me over the limit. Huh?
Seems like every day my beard gets grayer. Everybody sees it's dark here, but it's all gray.
Good gosh.
Yeah, man, getting older every day. But hey, that just means getting closer to the day where we gotta gum all of our food.
Where's my pill? Where's my pill?
He says Tuli says he's 327. Yeah, humble. I think you told me before we're the same age. Yeah.
Nice.
Argent says when you turn 50, just start counting back. There you go.
So
I doubt I'll make it to 100.
We talked briefly during the market watch. I talked a little bit about palladium and plat being way up, and there actually is a reason for that. I kind of had to do a double take and figure out what the hell was going on with that. But it turns out the dollar right now is weak, so that contributes to it. But some are now saying that platinum, not palladium, but platinum is going to be the new poor man's gold. Take that for what you will. That may be boosting demand. So Chinese consumers are looking at it. They're basically getting priced out of gold. So they're looking at platinum, believe it or not. And they're buying a crap ton of it. So, and we all know about the rarity of platinum. Annually, gold is being pulled up about, if I'm not mistaken, gold is about 100 million ounces a year mined. About 100 million ounces of gold is mined each year. Only 7,000 ounces of platinum is mined. That's a huge difference. In theory, platinum should be so much more valuable than gold, but it's just not. So, but that's not to say. I think so. Platinum might be a good play this year. We'll see. I'm not willing to buy in just yet because there's a lot of signs that say it could fall back a little bit. But I'm going to keep an eye on it for sure. We'll see what happens. But that's the reason plat and palladium are up right now. A lot of Chinese involvement there.
I hear all the time folks will say that there's really no use for platinum since they're not, it's moving away from catalytic converters and stuff. But actually think about it. There's not that much use for gold. It gets its monetary value because it's always been recognized as money and jewelry and things like that. And when platinum started out, that's all people used it for was jewelry.
Yeah.
So there's no reason it couldn't take off again. I'm not comfortable enough in it taking off again yet for me to start buying into it. But we'll see how it goes.
Back in the day, I traded off 2 ounces for gold, and it was a pretty good deal at the time. I did that before platinum fell. Gold Sniping Farmer, we'll do a PSA for him. Auction a week from Saturday featuring the artist formerly known as Breach PMC selling pores. We just talked about that today, I think.
Yeah, this is Chuck.
Is that going to be on?
This is from Breach.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Farmer, is that going to be on your channel? Where's that going to be? I'm assuming that's your channel.
That's going to be his channel. Yeah.
All right, we'll have to make sure we catch that.
Oh, where's my tape measure? I've lost it.
Wes says he only has 2 110-ounce platinum coins. Yeah, you're not really missing out on anything yet, buddy. Seriously. Yeah. Kraken says platinum is a great conductor for electronics. So is silver, and it's a hell of a lot cheaper. Good point, Fatty. He says very few fossilized dinosaur turds are mined each year, but they shouldn't be more valuable than gold. Maybe we'll start trading in fossilized dinosaur poop. What do you think? Sorcerer Stan, what's up? How you doing? I got you, Gold. I got you, Farmer. We'll check it out.
Okay.
Can somebody if somebody hasn't, can somebody put Farmer's channel link on here, please?
Did you say Sorcerer's? There he is. Hey, Stan. How you doing? I love his logo.
Zapped himself in. He zapped himself into the chat.
I actually have dinosaur poop. My husband gifted it to me. That's from L. Got the real dinosaur poop, man.
Dino poop.
I do. I got silver poop. That's my poop now. I'm proud of this poop. I worked very hard to get that.
Oh, good. My info was in another company's past data breach. I just got a text.
That's what they say.
Apparently, my info was in another company's past data breach. Big deal. They got my Yahoo email. I don't care. There's no information on it. It's not connected to anything. Thank you, Al. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
OC,
you gotta love
appreciate
it when the whole data breach stuff starts happening again. Then everybody wants you to be alert. Give us your info so that we can.
They want you to pay. They want you to pay $100 a year for a protection.
For the protection.
It's like modern day friggin'. It's like modern day mafia.
FYI, Monument Metals is still has a great deal on quarter-ounce Canadian twin maples, both gold and silver. That's something I've only got a couple. You know what? Yeah, maybe 2 quarter-ounce silver pieces. I don't see them very often.
Yeah.
For fractionals, usually I see 1 gram, 1/10, and then ½ ounce. I don't see the quarter-ounce very often.
I think I have a quarter-ounce maple. Not the twin maples, but I have a quarter-ounce maple somewhere.
Amy says that she has 5 1-gram silver poops. Well, now I'm jealous. I've only got 1.
I got a whole freaking bag of them. I bought 50 of the damn things.
You bought a whole collection, man. Daka, he says, I got 20 ounces in gold. I got 20 ounces of silver. I've gotten a little gold in the last month. You know, I got the 10th ounce Merc dime. Then I've got the 1 gram Pamp, and I've got Mr. Warren's holding a 1 gram Geiger for me that, with luck, I'll pick up next week. Pick up a little bit. Altogether, that's what, 5.1 grams. Yep.
Farmer's buying a quarter-ounce gold Libertad. Those are beautiful.
Oh, nice. Dude, I love the Libertad designs.
What's not to love?
Golden State Mint always has sales on fractionals. Every week they offer a different one. Oh, that's good to know. Holy crap. Aka says he's got 21 kilos of silver. Dude, that's a lot of silver.
It's a lot of storage.
That's solid, man. Let's see. 21 times 31.1. Well, judging by that, I've got about the same amount of silver. But he's got me destroyed on the gold. I ain't got no gold. Fisherman Owen, I'm going to see Mr. Warren Saturday. There you go. We'll throw up some news real quick. Somebody is going to be driving to see Mr. Warren in the next couple of weeks. And it's that guy, right?
Me? Wow.
Yeah, him. And with any luck, Chuck Stacks is also going to make the trip. So, yeah, that's going to be awesome. I told him today when I stopped by, I said, they're going to try and come down and see you. And he's like, why? I said, because everybody loves you. Everybody wants to meet you.
Because I want to pick up that Virginia accent.
Well, hopefully we talked about it today. Right now I'm working weekends again, but when that's done, we're going to go ahead and get another video done because we haven't done one in about 3 months or so. So we got to get that squared away. Great, Scott. How are you doing? Good to see you.
Might be a good time to do one on the 2nd, no?
Fisherman, when you go by to see Mr. Warren, he's got some of my stickers in his silver case. If you want one, just let him know. He'll pull one out for you. Let's see.
Kraken says to warn Mr. Warren immediately. I'm not that bad.
Hi, everyone.
I'm a nice
I've got
guy.
to go back to work sandblasting a filthy truck chassis. Okay, be safe, good. Be safe, brother. It's good to see you. Try not to sandblast your foot off, my friend.
Take care, Aka.
I
gotta work on my southern accent if I'm gonna go up to that store. I don't know. I had it going today pretty good. What do you think?
But think about it. You're further south than he is. But you're from up north, though.
What do we got? You gotta take a look and see what we got here. What we got here? Oh, that's a good one there. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I love the fact that you are helping document this journey in life with it all, Mr. Warren Rock. And yep, Larry recently went down and saw Mr. Warren, and Mr. Warren's just a good old Southern fella. I mean, he's pretty cool to talk to. I'll sit there for hours and just chat with him.
Big Tess says bring him some gabagool. He wouldn't know what to do with gabagool.
I don't even know what that is.
Although it is.
Explain.
I think it's called in the English language is capicola ham. It's like a spicy ham. It's Italian.
Oh.
So instead of capicola, we call it gabagool for some ungodly reason. It's called gabagool. I don't know. What's up, Dub C? How are you?
Kraken says he wasn't talking about you. He was talking about Chuck Stacks. He needs to be warned about Chuck Stacks.
Chuck's a mellow dude. He'll be all right.
Chuck's awesome, dude. It was, like I said, it was good to see him today because I haven't seen him. I think it's been 2 shows back since we've seen him, so I haven't seen him in like 5 months.
Did you hear the news out in Argentina?
What happened?
Big news. Largest copper, gold, and silver deposit find in 30 years. Argentina is about to make bank. They're about to make bank in the Andes Mountains. They identified over 80 million ounces of gold, 80 million ounces of gold and silver alongside 12 million tons of copper. 12 million tons of copper.
Insane.
It's expected to boost Argentina's economy with job creation and infrastructure, and along with funding essential services in poor areas. So that's pretty cool. Now that could transform Argentina from agriculture to significant copper exporter in less than a year. We'll see. Probably take more than 5 to 10 to dig it all up, but that really could change their fortunes out there. So that's pretty cool. 80 million ounces of gold and silver and 12 tons of copper.
What that's going to do? What it's going to do to their economy?
That's going to help out a lot.
Yeah.
SGT, what's up, bud? What's up, my brother? Good to see you. SGT, we were talking about in celebration of the show. We're going to cast poop emojis in copper, maybe some other metals if I decide to do it. So they're going to be a nice chunk of poop emojis coming out.
Sorry, I was answering FG Stacker on an email. SG, did you get the letter I sent you, dude? I hope so. If you haven't and you don't get it in the next few days, let me know and I'll send out another one because I've got, I think, one more. It's really cool to live in the state that considers gold and silver usable for all debts. Hopefully one day the entire country will be that route again, but we'll have to wait and see.
I think it'll eventually. I think you're gonna have a hard time with some of the it's a lot of the more liberal states are they're not really down for it. So you might have that might be a hard sell in some of those states. Conservative states seem to be adopting it pretty well. But
Big Test Unit with a $10 super chat says, "Don't worry, be happy, just keep stacking." Dude, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Really, really do.
OC says he has no silver or copper crap in your stack. We're gonna have to remedy that. What do you think?
As much as you've won stuff, you haven't got one of those yet? Yeah, I think we'll have to fix that. SGT, if you don't get it by Friday, let me know, and I will send out another one. I know I've got at least one more. Eli, dude. He says,
we got an L, we got an Eli.
Roll call. He says, present. That's the sound of an elevator opening on Star Trek. Dude, I haven't watched that show.
STT's already got a poop emoji mold. No kidding.
Oh, there you go. That's cool. We'll be pouring a bunch of different shiznits. Some people are plastic and some are golden. Stay gold. Stay gold, Pony Boy. All right, what movie is that from? Who knows?
The Outsiders.
Stay gold, Pony Boy. Stay. Well, you weren't supposed to say it. Yes, it was The Outsiders.
You know, I've never even seen the movie all the way through.
Okay, now you don't answer it, but who's the actor that had that line? In the movie, his name was Johnny, but what was his name? What was the name of the actual actor? Actually, if you've seen the movie, that should come right off the top of your head. They had some great actors in that movie.
They were all young.
Yeah. Ralph Macchio. That's right. It was the Karate Kid.
Yeah, the Karate Kid. He filmed the Karate Kid when he was like 28.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I saw him maybe about a month ago. He was doing an interview somewhere, and he still looks like he's 30, but he's like 60 or something like that. That man's aging well.
I saw a picture of him the other day. I think he's aged accordingly now. I think it's caught up to him a little bit. See you, Kraken.
Kraken, you have yourself a great evening.
Big Test, that's truth, man. I'm telling you. It's scary how quickly the years are going by as we get older. Every time I blink, another week is gone, another month is gone. The holidays are upon us. And I'm just I'm sitting there at Christmas time thinking, what the hell happened here? What happened to the year? It just goes by so damn fast.
This year has just blown by. It's incredible. But if
we're hitting the halfway point already.
Nearly every year. Yeah. Yep. Another week, and so we will hit the halfway mark.
Stupid.
Sorcerer Stan, good.
I didn't see who made the remark in the chat, but they said tomorrows are never guaranteed. That's so true. You got to live your life. Very true.
Yep.
We take everything for granted, and then all of a sudden it's not there.
Yeah, and that's a great way to follow life. It's just always remember that you're not promised tomorrow. You don't know if you're going to wake up in the morning. Yep,
it's true. Tony, welcome. Good to see you, buddy.
Tomorrow. Tony, better late than never. Hello, all. Hi.
Hello.
Cheerio. Pip pip.
Yeah, Eli. After high school, it did fly. I think for me, it was after the Marine Corps, because those 5 years in the Corps really, they seemed to drag. I don't know what it was, but it did and it didn't, because we were always on the move. Sometimes it felt like it was zipping by, but to me, it took a long time. That 5 years was a long 5 years.
Where is it at?
Yeah, Fatty, good point. Very good point. Good night, Snake. Have a good one. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Snake, you take care of yourself. Have yourself a fantastic evening. Yeah, 1977 to 85 Air Force. I was getting ready to ask the exact same thing.
All right, did we lose Jim somewhere along the line?
Because usually by now he is calling it a night.
Yep.
And hope we didn't miss him saying goodbye. Dude, when you were 14, 16 couldn't come fast enough to get your license. Then 21, now I'm 59. Yep, that's the way it goes. It's a blink of an eye.
Big Test, trying to get to 16 was absolute murder. It was torture. When I hit 14, I was dying. I was so ready to drive.
Sorry, guys, I have been lurking. Humble, it is no problem, my friend. Thank you for listening in the background.
Yep, no doubt.
Here is the results of our poll for the trivia night. Everybody can see we landed The most votes went for U.S. history, so that's what we're going to be landing on tonight. So, and y'all just remember, every week, check our posts, and we'll have a poll up, and you'll get to vote on what we're going to do for our trivia each week now. And so make sure you do that and get in your votes. So this week will be U.S. history.
I'll take next week's. I'll put up a poll.
Yep, and as soon as you get it, up, let me know, and I will share it on my post as well. I remember thinking about how old I would be in the year 2000. I thought that was old. Yeah, but remember Back to the Future, and they thought 2015 we'd have flying cars.
Hell, at this point, we're lucky to still be here in 2025.
Ain't that the truth?
The way we're going.
Elle says I'm doomed. See, I hope when the day comes, folks will know I did my best to make people smile and laugh, and help when it moved on me, and help when and where I can, and maybe they will help me out for my family. Watch out for my family. You know what? Making those connections throughout your life, being good to people, whatnot. You're a really good fellow, dude. I'm pretty sure that your family's going to be solid for the day that when you're not here. Yep.
Yeah, Larry, I'm pretty sure you're good to go, buddy.
Larry is a gentle giant, or at least he seems that way when you talk to him. He's a big dude. He's bigger than I am. I gotta look up to him. Let's see.
That's saying something.
Yeah, well, I'm 6'1", and I still look up to him. So yeah, he's at least 6'4".
Yeah, Eli suggested 70s TV show trivia. I'll add that one. We'll vote on that one next week. TV shows are always fun. We'll make that one of the choices next week.
Into
70s, we can do 70s, or we already kind of did the 80s.
Yeah, we did 80s last week. Yep.
SGT, my brother, have a great night. Thanks for coming by. Semper Fi, bro.
Yeah, you're right, Fatty McButterpants. There's actually been flying cars for quite a while now, but they're becoming more open to the general public. There's a mass production one that's supposed to start, I think, this year, next year. And they got a new company that's doing the drone cars. Have you seen those?
I have.
Yep. So it won't be long.
Personally, if I don't want to go to a car that drives me, I have zero trust in technology, for one thing.
It's coming, dude. My car drives.
I kind of enjoy driving my car, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even turn the radio on sometimes. I just like hearing it.
I was watching.
I like to drive.
I can't remember yesterday or the day before, and a guy was talking about this exact subject, and he's like, the beginning of the century, cars were very few and far between. Everybody was still on horses, carriages. There was mass industry to take care of horses and all that. And then you hit the 20s and 30s, and you couldn't give a horse away. Everything was cars. And if you want to do horses, where'd they end up? On tracks. And he said it's going to be the same thing now. It's going to go to the self-driving cars, and all the enthusiasts, they're all going to be like, well, we'll build tracks for y'all. And they're probably right. You watch.
Farmer brings up a valid point. People can't drive on a road. You think they're going to let us fly? No freaking way. Can you only imagine the disaster? And if you had no chance in a car wreck on the ground, you have zero chance in the air, because now you're not only are you going to crash, you're going to fall back to earth. So you're really double doomed. Space Miner, how you doing? Good to see you. Fatty McButterpants says, I don't want my car thinking it's smarter than it's too late. They're already there.
My car's not fully autonomous, but it does have the assisted driving and stuff, and it actually works quite well. And the technology is getting better, because my car's 4 years old now, and yeah, it'll run quite well. And think about it, some of the Teslas are fully autonomous, and it won't be long, dude. It won't be long.
I'm not buying in. I'm sorry, not doing it. I will be the last SOB on earth with my gas guzzling, loud, obnoxious Challenger. If that's how it goes, that's how it goes. Good night, Dedrick.
Did you
we got to
now?
think about starting. We got to think about starting trivia here in a few minutes.
I just brought it up on my screen. Yep.
There you go.
See, I drive 30-year-old truck. There's nothing wrong with that. I've got my Jeep is a 2004, and so over 20 years old, and it runs fantastic. Sad day when cars is smarter than you. Yeah, unfortunately. Cars an 08. The problem with the newer cars is you can't work on the things anymore.
Sure can't. I mean, I know where my fill points are for like antifreeze and windshield fluid and oil. That's about it.
Yep.
I can't touch that car.
FG Stacker, that looks great, dude. I'm gonna forward this over to STACKER'S. And let's see. I can find my forward button. There we go.
Present it. Why don't you present it?
Good. Let's see. I think this is doable. Yeah, I can do that. Let me cancel this out. Let's see. Oops, I gotta drop my trivia down because right now it's in front of me. Why is my stuff not working? No, there it is. Okay. Technical difficulties. All right, present share screen. Here we go. He's already made an STL file out of it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's coming right off of there. That should pour quite nice. Yeah, that'd be fantastic, dude.
Is the relief high enough?
Well, you can see right there. That's the relief he's got on it right now, and he can always with the 3D map raise that a little bit higher if he needs to. But
nice.
that looks pretty strong to me. Yeah, FG Stacker, dude, it looks good. I like it. Just let me know financial wise, and I will get the finances sent over to you. Yep, that'd be terrific. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Looks sharp. Looks sharp. Very nice, FG.
That's the one that I sent to him.
That.
Terrific. All right.
You gotta love it.
No, it's not really a dome, Amy. But when you get the 3D effect at the side like that, it can look kind of dome, but it'll come out looking correct. Let's see, 2001 2500 HD, 327,000 miles. That's about what I have on my Jeep, about 320 some odd thousand miles. All right. So, all right, brother, it's about time for us to get this trivia started. We are at the 1 hour mark. So what do you think?
I think we're ready.
All righty.
Do believe we're ready. All right. So you guys know that today is U.S. history.
Yep. And
these questions can get pretty damn complicated. So I tried to keep mine as medium as possible. Because let's face it, there's a lot of stuff in U.S.
from easy. Yeah, I got some from medium to easy. Yep. Or I'm sorry, difficult to easy. So a little bit of everything in there. But to do a little bit of celebrating that I got to go and hang with the guys today, I'm going to do a little bit more than usual. Today, we're going to be doing a 1 gold back for first place, a half gold back for second place, and a gram of silver for third place. And y'all remember the winners, send me an email at mysilverjourney23@gmail.com. We will get you verified and get your shipping information verified and get your prizes sent out to you. But I started last week, brother, so this week, fire away. No, right. OC, you are in this week. Chuck Stacks won last week, so OC, you are perfectly fine being.
Yep. Chuck won last week, so Chuck's not here tonight anyway. So, OC, you're in, buddy. You're more than welcome to. You're absolutely qualified for tonight.
Yep.
All right, well, let's kick it off. Again, U.S. trivia. So we know the prizes. We're ready to roll. Number 1. Before the Battle of Lexington and Concord, who took a midnight run to warn the militia of approaching British forces? That should be easy.
Yeah, I know that one. I almost used that as one of my questions. And right out of the gate, OC Stacker.
Oh, I'm going to keep track on this end as well.
Yep. I got my little letter here. I heard Chuck Stacks can suck it. Well, that's just rude.
All right, you're up.
All right, here we go. At the time of his death, who was the fourth president to ever be assassinated?
Good one, Jackie.
I would say this one's probably the most well-known one, or most well thought of. There we go. Fatty McButterpants. It was Kennedy. John F. Kennedy was the fourth.
Good job.
All right.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Here's a good one. What holiday was banned in Boston between 1659 and 1681? What holiday was banned in Boston from 1659 to 1681?
I don't know this one.
Let's see who gets this one. Looking at you, OC.
Who's the fastest on Google?
Right.
All right. You're getting some answers.
Not the 4th of July, not Halloween. I think Chris got it, actually, right off the bat.
Oh, with Christmas? Yeah, he's the first on my screen with Christmas.
All right. I got Chris in Virginia with Christmas. Looks like he was the first. Everybody agree?
He is in my screen. Yeah.
All right. So Chris in Virginia, you got that one.
All right. This one's gonna throw a lot of people off. I bet it's gonna take a couple minutes for somebody to get this one. All right.
Nah, Google isn't.
This is not a trick question, but a lot of folks might think it's a trick question. Who was the first president of the United States?
Trick question. Rigged. Trick question.
So who was the first president of the United States?
Fonzie? Yeah, yeah.
See, I was expecting folks to say Washington. Washington was not our first president. He was our first president under the Constitution, but he was not our first president. Adams was our second president. There was actually like 10 presidents or something like that before George Washington. George Washington's mom. There it is. Harrison. It was Harrison. Great Scott. And I've actually got the info here. He was the first president under the Articles of Confederation. And he served and all the presidents before Washington only served for 1 year. And he was from 1781 to 1782.
Who got that?
All right. That's Great Scott. Harrison or Hanson. Great Scott said John Hanson. And then Tony said Hanson. The actual first person to say Harrison was did I get it wrong? Oh no, it's right. It's Hanson, not Harrison. Sorry. You're correct. John Hanson. Yeah. I was looking at it incorrectly on my screen. It was John Hanson, yes.
Oh, Fatty was so close. George Harrison. He was so close.
All right, it's your turn, brother. Let's see.
All right. So let's go back to the 10th century. Who became the first European to land in North America? Who was the first European to land in North America back in the 10th century?
Jingleheimer.
I think FG nailed it. I don't see anybody before.
Was it Erickson?
It was Erickson.
Okay, cool. Kane says John Doe. Aquaman, there you go. I bet it was Aquaman. I have a video with him on 2 coins. That's cool.
Sweet.
I got a coin with Eric Bloodaxe. Does that count?
Well, we're cruising here. Not
All
one
right.
person. We have all different. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different names, all with 1 point.
Yep. Well, this one's going to be easy. This one's going to go quick. All right. Where was the Declaration of Independence signed? Don't say it was signed at the bottom. What location? What city were they in?
Right below the text.
On my screen, OC Stacker got it first.
Yeah, I see OC as well. Philly.
I mean, it was like a split second, and Eli was in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was close. That was really close.
Yep, lag is one problem with doing this kind of stuff, and that's why we have to go by what shows up on our screen first, because of lags and delays and stuff. And yes, that's right, OC Stacker. Refreshing will help.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, what crime called for the death penalty in Massachusetts from 1692 to 1693? 1 year. What crime called for the death penalty in Massachusetts from 1692 to 1693? Big test. Looks like you got it. Witchcraft.
The first I see with witchcraft was FG Stacker.
Yeah, because he had OC said
FG.
witches.
Yep.
I don't know. That's a toss up. What do you think?
Well, for mine, it was the first answer was forgery with Great Scott, then FG with witchcraft and a question mark. Farmer said theft, and then right after him
Looks
was
like FG. So FG got it.
So on my screen it was FG. Is it FG on
like
yours?
I've got FG. Yep, I got FG first. Good job, FG.
See, they just wanted to kill intelligent women. You know what? You're absolutely correct.
Dude, that was a mess back then. They yelled witchcraft if you did absolutely anything intelligent. You were a witch and you got burned at the stake. What a crappy time to live, man. Feast and famine and disease and witchcraft, supposedly, and people getting burned at the stake for no reason. I think the other way they did them was by drowning. Remember they put them in that cage and dropped them into the water? They'd bring them up, torture them a little bit, drop them back down.
Humble Stacker, actually in North Carolina, he says stealing a horse. But actually in North Carolina, 3D Woodwork said it as well. It's still on the books that it's legal to hang a man for shooting your horse. Or for killing your horse or shooting your horse, something like that. But yeah, it's still a law in North Carolina. All right.
So if I hang somebody that shoots my horse, am I going to prison?
You should be able to get away with it, I guess. All right. What city served as the first capital of the United States? And it was not Washington, D.C. FG Stacker. It was New York. Yes. Yes, it was. That's where Washington served, out of New York City.
FG's starting to establish dominance here.
All right. Fire away, brother. Philly was after New York City.
All right. This university is the oldest institute of higher education in the U.S. and was founded in 1636. What university was it's the oldest in the country and founded in 1636? That's a long time ago.
Everybody's saying Harvard.
And everybody would be right. So who got it first?
I got Farmer first on my screen.
Farmer? I have Farmer too. Good job, Farmer.
Okay. Let's see. University.
You guys think these are too hard, or you think these are too hard, or are they challenging, or about medium? See, everybody's getting them. I mean, somebody at some point is getting the answer.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's Google time or they just know it.
On the list that has my name ahead of Farmer. On mine, Eli, you are 1, 2, 3. You were the fourth answer. I had Farmer first, then Chris and Virginia said Purdue, then Tony said Harvard, and then Eli said Harvard.
Yep.
Is that what you're saying?
That's
on your side?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's weird.
It all has to do with the delays. Make sure y'all are refreshing, and that still might not quite catch it. There's definitely a delay between all of it, and that's unfortunately that's why we have to go the way that we do by the screen that we have here.
That does suck.
I wish they could do something to kill the latency between the stream and getting to everybody. Crap, I was in top chat. Yes, and also make sure you are in live chat. Go to the top of the chat and drop that box down and make sure you're on live chat, because that could throw you way off. I've seen folks be 20 to 30 seconds behind sometimes if you're on top chat. And also top chat doesn't show everything. Let's see.
Really?
Here you go. Where was the Statue of Liberty constructed? Chris said he was on top chat as well. Yep. Great Scott. Yes, it was in Paris. I've got Great Scott first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Good deal. Good deal. Yep. The statue itself,
All right,
including
so quick recap.
They were built in Paris in 1881 to 1884. All right, let's see where the points are, brother.
I don't know. Was it manufactured in? Should we say manufactured in France and shipped to New York, and it was assembled in New York? You can.
Well, that's pretty much
make
how
that
it was
a fine
done.
Point if you wanted to.
Now the pedestal was done on Liberty Island, but the actual statue itself, that was all constructed and it was completed in France, and then they disassembled it and brought it over here and put it back together. I did not know, and the frame is not made of steel; it's made of iron.
Yeah, do they even let you go up in the torch anymore? That thing's getting old.
I've never been there. I don't know.
I'm not going up in that torch. I can promise you that.
Made in France and shipped to New York City. Yep.
All right, here's one. This is yeah. All right, here's one for you Google, you keyboard folks. What's the capital of Kentucky?
Included. Battery's not included. That's great. Okay, capital of Kentucky.
Capital of Kentucky. Should be a quick Google search answer right there.
So let's see, Frankfurt, Frankfurt, Lexington.
I've got Tony first.
Was it Frankfurt? I've got Tony first for Frankfurt.
Yeah, it was actually Frankfort, but we'll take Frankfurt. Yep. So it is Frankfurt. I think Tony was the first one.
Yes, the first one with the 100% spelling was Great Scott. But something like that, we see misspellings all the time.
Yep. I'll take that one. I'll take with a D. That's fine. All right, so let's do that recap. FG is in first place with 3, and let me know if I'm wrong here. Great Scott is in second with 2, and tied with OC actually with 2.
Yep.
Fatty, Chris and Virginia, Gold Sniping Farmer, and Tony all have 1 apiece.
That's what I've got.
So we got a battle going on for second place so far.
And and we're shooting to finish up in the next 10 minutes. I'm sorry?
Yep, you're up.
All right. Here we go. What was the last state to join the United States? The last state to join the United States. Eli fired right away. It was Hawaii. Alaska was the 49th.
I just saw where Larry put Wild Turkey.
I saw that.
Wishful thinking, Larry?
Yes, they became a state August 21st of 1959. It was Eli.
Eli got it?
Yep.
Go, Eli. Jeez,
I thought it was Alaska, but Alaska was the 49th.
All right, you ready?
Alberta. There you go. Alberta. That's what Trump's shooting for.
All right, this should be an easy one. In which year did the American Revolutionary War begin? What year?
2025.
May as well have been. OC, looks like you got it.
It was the first answer, and with 1775 as well.
Yep. Anybody see anybody before OC? That's who I'm
right
showing.
After him was Fatty McButterpants with the same date, but he was just a little bit behind him.
Good job. Good job. All right, you're up. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Yeah. Okay, let's try this again. I haven't done that in a couple weeks. All right. So as I said, the last question, I said, what was the last state to join the United States? So what was the first state? That's right. Read the lips. So what was the first state? There you go, JP. It was Delaware. Yes, I see him first with the DE for Delaware.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Was he?
You got somebody that got there first?
No, it's JP. I got JP.
Okay, just making sure. Fatty McButterpants, Virginia had the first colony, but it was not the first state. Yeah, the first colony was Jamestown.
All right, I got an easy one. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Yeah, but I had to fix all your spelling mistakes.
Yeah, I did it with a Sharpie. Actually, I've got a life-size copy of it down here too.
Who wrote it?
I'm telling you, I did.
I think I see one already. Looks like JP got it. Thomas Jefferson wrote it. Biggest signature on the damn thing.
Oh yeah, big bold at the bottom.
Everybody had to get mad at it. I was like, hey, come on, Tom, what's the deal, man? You took up the whole. You want us to sign this damn thing? You took up all the space. He said, damn it, I'm getting credit for this thing. Took me hours. So I've got, who had that? Was it JP again?
Looks like JP had it first.
So it looks like JP. Yep. JP making a run right at the end.
All righty. Let's see. Let me pick one of these here. All right. This one. If you paid attention to school, you're going to know this one. The Constitution of the United States of America established the 3 branches of government. What are they? What are the 3 branches of government? And it's not Congress.
Fatty says, bonus question, who edited it? I don't know. OC says James Madison wrote the Declaration. He didn't even sign it, if I remember correctly.
All right, Troy got it. Troy Ounce. Judicial, legislative, and executive.
Yeah, I remember that in school. I remember being so bored when they were teaching that crap.
Nice. Yeah, I wasn't very fond of U.S. history in school, but now I don't know. I like history.
Oh, but it didn't help that we had a dinosaur for a teacher. He was so boring. You think that the guy that does Ferris Bueller, that's how he was.
Bueller
He literally would mumble his way through it. Oh my God, he put me to sleep every freaking day. Guy. And now we're going to talk about who founded the state of Delaware.
All right, got about 5 more minutes, so time for a couple more questions.
All right, this one's an easy one. How many stripes are on the American flag? How many stripes are on the American flag?
And if you get it right, you have to say what they represent. Looks like OC Stacker got it first.
OC got it. All right, bonus question. How many red and how many white? Come on,
OC, I actually don't know that one. I even Butterpants said there's 3 stripes.
Everybody got 13. 7 red, 6 white. Correct. Yep. Correct. FG got that another one. And of course they represent what? Everybody knows this.
That's what they represent. You said FG got that one? It looks like L got the 7 red first. Yeah, L said 7 red first. Oh, but she didn't have the 6 white. Well, but I mean, that would still, if you say 7 red, that just tells you there's only 6 left and they're going to be white.
All right. I would give, well, she said it below.
And the first one to get colonies correct on my screen was OC Stacker. Is it the same on yours?
Yeah.
Okay, that gives 5 to OC. So I guess we need to do tiebreakers. OC, you are solid in first place, so stay out of this one. Ooh, there are so many folks that got answers correct. All right.
Yeah, hopefully second and third are up for grabs.
Yeah, second and third. FG Stacker, if you get this one right, you are solid in fourth place or second place. So we got L, Fatty McButterpants, Chris in Virginia, Great Scott, FG Stacker, Farmer, Tony, Eli, JP, and Troy. This one's going to be for y'all. Hey, UFOs. Good to see you, dude. Let's see. So we're going to do a one. Let's see. What was the theater? Let's see. Abraham Lincoln was assassinated in what theater? What was the name of the theater?
Cinebistro. American Movie Channel.
FG Stacker. All right, brother. That puts you solid in second place. It was the Ford Theater. Yes.
All right,
All
FG, sit this one out.
Yep, this one will be to finish up for third place.
All right, this one's kind of tricky, and it fooled me too. So I had to look this one up. What's the longest river in the United States?
Ooh,
the longest river in the United States. Good night, Big Test.
Big Test, have yourself a good one, my friend. We will see you on the next one.
What is the longest river in the United States?
Looks like Fatty got it.
No,
is he first on your screen?
It's not the Mississippi.
Are you sure?
It's actually JP got it with Missouri. The Missouri River, if numbers are correct, is exactly 1 mile longer than the Mississippi by 1 mile.
I did not know that.
Isn't that crazy?
That is.
I would have automatically said Mississippi. Automatically.
Yeah.
JP got that one.
Okay, so, and you know what? That gives 3 points to JP, which solidly puts him in third. So
Good job,
that's
guys.
it. JP,
So
nice. I didn't know. I would have bet money it was Mississippi.
Dude, I had to look it up just to be sure, because I would have guessed Mississippi. Everybody, most people would.
All right, OC Stacker. I'm going to be sending you a 1 gold back. Where are all my gold backs at? I had a stack of them here a minute ago. Oh, here they are. I've got South. Let me know which one you want. I got South Dakota. I've got Nevada, and I've got Florida. So let me know which gold back you want. And FG Stacker, I'm going to be sending you a half gold back. And of course, JP, we will be sending you the little gram of silver. So y'all make sure you email me at mysilverjourney23@gmail.com. We'll get everything verified and sent out. And he said he wants the Florida. So when you send me your email, just make sure you want the Florida, and I will make sure you get it.
Yeah. Tony, good night. Appreciate you being here.
Tony, thank you for being here, buddy. It was a lot of fun. And y'all, the votes for the U.S. history, and it went well. Everybody was firing in there, dude. That went great. I liked it.
We'll try something a little more pop culture-ish next week. How about that?
Yep. We will figure out 4 choices, and y'all can vote on that one and see what we'll have for next week.
No, Larry, the Florida one is the 5. That's the one everybody, all the guys want the Florida 5.
With the pirate girl.
Yeah, she's something.
And then the Florida single is this one that, of course, my background's going to disappear, but there it is. Yep. Florida, out of all of them so far, I think Florida's got the best ones.
Oh, the artwork is 3 times better than anything else that's come out. The older ones are kind of cartoonish in comparison. They really are. They're almost cartoonish.
The 100 gold back with Liberty pulling the ship, that is gorgeous.
Yeah,
but
awesome.
It's a 10th ounce of gold, and it's like $600. So, yeah, there's no way I will ever own one. Unless Goldback wanted to send me one to review, I'll be happy to show it all.
No, well, that was you guys did great on that trivia. That's awesome. Some people were paying attention in high school, I guess. No, I wasn't.
I'm really thankful. You know, the participation in the trivia tonight was insane, y'all. Y'all were firing away at it. It was a lot of fun. Thank you all for being here to be a part of it.
Yep. Al, thank you for being the admin tonight. Appreciate y'all all your efforts. Very much appreciated.
El's always killing it.
Yeah. All right. So we're at right there, right at an hour and a half.
Yep. Amy says, thank you. Great show, people. Amy, thank you for being around. You are always welcome in the chat. You're always a nice, friendly chatter. Everybody loves Amy. Amy's a keeper. Elle's a keeper. The rest of y'all, they're all keepers.
Everybody. The whole damn community is great. We love it. We love it.
But y'all, next week, we are going to be on his channel. That guy right there. That guy, yeah. And of course, same time, 8:30. And y'all keep an eye out in our post section, our community sections, so that you can vote on the trivia topic for next week. We'll get that up as soon as we can. But I do thank you all for being here. This was a great chat tonight. I had a lot of fun. I hope y'all did as well. Brother, it's always good to see you. It was great to see you in person today. And
absolutely,
we look forward to doing this again next week.
Absolutely. Good stuff. Well, thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it. And humble, if I'm awake, got an hour and a half. I got to hit the road to the coast in the morning. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it that long. I'll try.
Hour and a half. I will probably be up and getting ready to go to bed. So if I am, I will pop over and say hello.
Yeah. Larry, good to have you, man. Larry, you going to the show, the big show, right?
Elle, if you can, could you put Humble's a link in the chat? There you go. OC Stacker got it. He's going to be doing gold panning live, and he does it on a regular basis. So if y'all are interested in gold panning and seeing how it's done, y'all make sure you go over there and check it out. Southeast, you have a good night, buddy.
Just checked in.
Yeah, I just saw it. Yeah, we're heading out, but we do thank you for popping in. But
so we'll get some footage on the. We'll get some footage of the gold panning when we're at the show next month.
When we go to the show. Yep. Hey, I've actually got somewhere around here. I've got a mount where I can put my phone right here and stay hands free and record what I'm doing. So if I remember,
I'll be there with you. I can help you out.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
All right, guys. You guys stay safe. Be blessed. I actually have a video, shocker, dropping tomorrow. First time in a long time on a Thursday. And I've got one for Sunday as well. So if you can, check out tomorrow. And my normal day is Sunday. I don't know if I'm going back to 2 a week. I don't think so. I think I was just making up for the Sunday that I missed. So you guys stay safe. We appreciate you. And we'll see you next week. Thank you for being there and the support. We appreciate it.
Yep. We love you all. Y'all are fantastic. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So y'all stay blessed. God bless every one of you. And we'll see you next week.
Get stacked.